Y'all, first of all, let me tell y'all that I'm obsessed with the coffee that I made. My new cold brew maker. I love it. The coffee is so good. You can come down. It's the, I told y'all already I'm using the Dunkin' coffee because I love Dunkin'. Definitely Dunkin' over Starbucks every day, all day, but yeah, it tastes just like I went to Dunkin' to get it. This morning I made a white chocolate iced coffee with this white chocolate syrup, and then I just added some normal sweet cream coffee creamer, and made a cold foam with it and some caramel sauce, the Hershey's caramel sauce. So good. Like literally that's all I put in it. White chocolate syrup and the cold foam on top, which is literally 2 ingredients, the sweet cream and a little bit of caramel frothed together. Kids are up and doing schoolwork. And what else did I want to tell y'all? Oh, I know. Let me show y'all. I just finished doing unboxing the hard copy of my book. It looks so good. I'm about to start reading it again because I need to be inspired and I need to be like getting myself together and getting myself back on track and figuring out new goals and tracking how well I'm doing with accomplishing those goals and doing the things that my tactics. So if you've never read my book before, you haven't. Most of you guys have not. So essentially what a tactic is once you set a goal, you create tactics for accomplishing them. So it's just small things that you can do on a daily basis. So if my goal is to lose weight, my tactics might be to eat in a calorie deficit, and I would be specific about what that calorie deficit is, or to go to the gym a certain amount of times a week and maybe do weight training. And a third tactic could be to drink a certain amount of water per day, and maybe a fourth tactic could be to walk 10,000 steps per day. So once you set a goal, breaking it down into smaller, more manageable goals is what I call tactics. So I always try to create tactics for my goals when I'm creating a goal so that I know what I need to do to reach a larger goal, because obviously we all set goals all the time, but without like those smaller incremental steps, it makes it a lot harder to achieve anything, because it's just like too big and too grand and too much and it just feels unmanageable when you're trying to accomplish a big goal. So tactics are my key to accomplishing my goals. And now that a lot of the ones that I had set for myself in the beginning, I've already accomplished. So now it's time for me to create a new set of goals and start to work on those. So I'm about to start reading my book again because I need a refresher and I need to start from scratch and just do it all over again and create a whole new vision and all that stuff. So yeah, if you don't have a copy, and if you are, especially if you're a mom and you feel like you're struggling with accomplishing goals, setting goals, figuring out what you want for yourself, you just don't really know who you are anymore, you don't really know where you fit, and you're trying to re-establish your personal identity and who you would like to be, and you just need help with that process, get yourself a copy, because it will take you through it step by step. And I would also recommend getting the journal that I also created to go with this. And just, it's going to ask you some questions, it's going to get you thinking, it's going to help you, give you some solutions for how you can do this process and how to simplify it. So definitely get this. Go ahead and grab a copy of the journal too, so that you have somewhere to write all this information, and so that each deposit is expanded on a little bit more. Because in the actual book, and I can show y'all, the deposits are inside of a deposit box like this. So like this one is probably a paragraph long, but inside the journal, this deposit is going to be maybe a page or two long. So it's going to give you a way more expanded version of what each deposit is and how this is going to be more detailed, and it's going to have better explanations because there's more space to do it, and that's the whole purpose of the journal. So yeah, go ahead and grab your copy. It's always linked in my description box. It's like the first link in every single video. And actually have a podcast interview at 11. Right now it is 9:39. So I'm about to just start reading and brush up on the first chapter or two while I wait for that to start. And then I'll go ahead and do my podcast interview and then I'll be back to work after that. I just finished my podcast interview. I tried to put a little bit of makeup on, look like something. But, what's that? That's, what about it? Go ahead. Let me show you. I'm making my second coffee of the day, but let me show y'all what I put in it. I should have showed y'all before I started filming, but I got some cold brew and I put some of the white chocolate syrup in it. And then I just took this and this, frothed these two together, just like a tablespoon or two of this with some of this, froth it up, pour it on top of the cold foam. Cold brew or iced coffee. That's it. I would definitely recommend getting some of that Dunkin' coffee because it's so good. All right, so successful podcast number 3 down. The one I filmed last week should be up in another week or 2, so I'm gonna give y'all the information whenever it comes out so I can make sure y'all can watch it. Yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all that the podcast interview was a success. I think I'm getting better at being interviewed. It's different to be interviewed and like for people that actually care what you think and to be asking you questions. But and it's a skill. Like it is something that takes work to learn. You don't want cold foam? Oh, guess not. Oh, you don't need milk. That's cold. That's iced coffee. You can, but it's not a latte, so you don't need to. All right, that's enough. But yeah, I'm happy with the way that interview turned out.
That did not work at all.
You have to froth it all the way.
I did froth it. I thought I frothed it all the way. I failed.
Oh well.
Yes.
Oh, I know what we can do. I need to. Okay. So I'm trying to. Cody is having a birthday party in 2 weeks. Is it even? I think it's less than 2 weeks at this point. But anyways, Cody is about to have a birthday party, so I need to be. I wanted to get some. That's a bad idea. I wanted to get some furniture before her party because we don't have any dining room chairs. So I wanted to make sure we have dining room chairs by the time her party rolls around. So I ordered 4 different chairs yesterday. And they should be delivered this week. I won't be here probably when they get delivered, but by this weekend they should be here and we should be able to try them out and see how they work. And then I'll be able to pick one of the 4 different chairs I ordered. And then I'll order the rest and decide if I'm going to do 6 or 8. Because, I mean, if I can't pick between these 4 chairs and I don't like any of them, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Listen, I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully one of those 4 chairs will work. I can't. And we're having a spa birthday party, so I also need to order supplies for that.
Birthday parties.
I think maybe that should be a separate video. Just do a birthday party video.
I've never actually.
And also would like to get her room done before her party, so we'll see about that. I need to order some stuff from Amazon. So yeah, a lot is happening in the next couple weeks. Oh, and I wanted to measure because the RH coffee table that I liked, or that I like, they do have it, and it is. So I think they're about to phase it out. So they have it in stock, but only in certain sizes and certain colors. So like the color that I want is only in stock in a 72-inch coffee table. So I'm like, I need to measure for that because I looked it up and it says that a coffee table should be between 1/2 and 2/3 the size of your couch. My couch is 105 inches. 72 inches is almost exactly 2/3 of the size of my couch. So that makes sense that it would look nice with the long couch that we have. So I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and measure for that coffee table. Cody, can you stop?
Why?
Cause you extra.
I'm just dancing.
It's distracting.
Well then pay attention, don't let me distract you. There are gonna be obstacles in life that are distracting. But if you let them distract you and knock them off your game, then you won't make it.
Then you won't make it.
Can't let anything distract you.
You remember that when it's your turn. Can you please stop? Are you done your work? Exactly. Go do it. It should be between 1/2 and 2/3 the size of your couch or the length of your couch. And then it should also be between 15 and 18 inches, I think, from your couch. Or between 12 and 15, something like that. 12 and 18 inches from your couch. That way it's enough space for you to walk through comfortably and to be able to like reach it and put your feet up on it if you wanted to. We don't do that around here, but if you wanted to. And then, yeah, so I know that it's like 2/3 the size of the couch. But I also need to make sure that it will be that 15 inches between the couch and the table. Not only between the couch and the table, but also between the chairs and the table. And yeah, so I just need to make sure that it will fit comfortably and that it will look right. And that it will have enough space on both sides so that you can get around it where the chairs are and you can get around it where the couch is. All right, y'all, so now that I'm like standing in the space, I can tell, I'm pretty sure it'll fit. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and just get the order placed after I do this measurement. But let me do it. Oh my gosh, this is so long. 72. Wow. Okay. That's huge. That might be too big. So the couch is 105 inches, and this is how big the table is. And it's not, I don't know if it's perfectly centered, but that is huge. Like, is that too big? We're gonna have to like use the measuring tape. I mean, use the painter's tape to draw it out. Okay, so that's huge. Like, I feel like that's kind of big. That's very big. And I don't have it centered because it's clearly more space on this side than it is on this side. But like, girl, this table is too big. That's the issue. That table is huge. And I just feel like that's way too big for the room. Especially when like looking at it compared to the couch. Like, the couch is 105 inches, but 72 just feels huge compared to it. So I don't know. I just kind of feel like that's probably not the best option. I'm having a hard time, y'all, finding we're getting a delivery. Finding a good coffee table that will match the space, and I'm really getting over, like, I'm over it because it's taking forever. I wish I would have just ordered it months ago, but clearly I did not. So now we're here. I could get the darker one, which looks like this, but then it will be, I want to say 55 or 60 inches. I can't remember what the options are. It's like 50. I know 55 was one, and then maybe 60 or 60. What I might do is go to Arhaus today before I go to the movies, and then that way I can look at what they have on the floor and just kind of see what's happening there. Typically their stuff does, like, 'cause it's the outlet, so their stuff does sometimes like have imperfections, or always have imperfections. So I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. I know I'm not, if it's something small, maybe we can work with it, but we'll see. But yeah, so that's what is happening with that. I just don't think that 72 inches is like the right size. All right, y'all, we outside. Ooh, turn the air on so it's not too much air blowing. But it is 2:28 and I'm headed to Fredericksburg. My supervisor essentially just gave me the rest of the day off. She was like, go do what you need to do. We were talking about Costco, stuff that we like to buy, like the prepared foods at Costco. And she was saying she needed to get some stuff for her family while she's gone, and I was like, ooh, I should probably do that too. So she's like, just go ahead and do what you need to do. Everybody is fine here, just go do what you need to do. So I am heading to Fredericksburg. I'm gonna go to Costco probably as my last stop. I need to run in the mall and return a shirt, that brown shirt that I showed y'all yesterday or the day before. On Sunday I showed it to y'all for Cody. I'm gonna return that for a smaller size, and then I'm just gonna probably go to the movies too, because tomorrow is my last day at home before I have to go to DC. So I'm gonna get my grocery shopping done today. All right, y'all, I'm almost to Fredericksburg, but I was just on YouTube while I was trying to find something to watch, and this girl popped up in my feed. I don't know why it suggested her to me, but I don't know if her, okay, so you know how when you're like scrolling through, not Instagram, YouTube, it will, if you pause on a video, at least on my phone, if I pause on a video, like I'm looking at the thumbnail, it'll start playing the video. In this girl's video, she's like, I lost my house, my husband's going to jail, I'm giving up custody of my kids, and it's this and this and that. It's just all this doom and gloom and negativity. And it's her story, so I'm not saying like she shouldn't be posting her story, but what I am saying is be careful what you consume, because I don't know what it is, but I think people like to see people going through things, and maybe it's because we can resonate with it, and maybe it makes us feel better about ourselves and our situations if we see somebody that's going through something that's tougher than what we're going through. But be careful of that type of energy when you're like watching stuff like that, because it really can affect how you feel. It really can affect your outlook. It can affect your mood. It can affect your day. It can affect your week. It can affect your month. It can affect your life. So just like be conscious of, you know, like how things are affecting you when you're watching certain things. Because when I was just watching that first few couple, like I watched maybe a minute of it, and I was like, yeah, nah, this ain't it. And like I said, it's her story, so she has, you know, it's okay for her to talk about what's going on in her life, but just be conscious of how it is making you feel when you hear other people talking about negative things and like stuff that they're going through, or if it's triggering for you, or just pay attention to how things make you feel, and like how you internalize things when you listen to certain people talk, or when you hear or see certain things. If it's a TV show, be okay with skipping over the bad parts and the scary parts, or just turning it off completely. One of the things I used to watch constantly was like true crime shows. I would watch like ID channel all day and just like watch all this person got killed, and this person got R-worded, and this person got kidnapped, and it was just so much negativity and so much the imagery, you know what I mean? Like it was stuff that I can call on those memories to this day from things that I've seen on ID about like true crime. And I had to stop watching it because I was thinking like, you know, this is not good for me. This is not good for me. It was making me paranoid. It was making me feel like everybody was out to get me or my kids. And it's psychologically, it's one of those things that I know has impacted me long term. And maybe some of it is good because it makes me less trusting of strangers, but also like I need gas. It just makes you just pay attention. That's it. I just wanted to that made me think of like how I used to constantly watch stuff like that, and I just wanted to put that out there in case you're currently in that phase and you're watching that kind of stuff. And I just, not saying don't watch it, but I'm saying pay attention to how it makes you feel, how you feel after, how productive you're able to be after you watch stuff like that, because you really, well, at least for me, I had to focus on watching and feeding myself things that were actually uplifting to me and that were motivating and that made me want to do and be better. So, and I just think that I stand by that positivity is always the best thing to consume. Not to say that negative things don't happen in life, but they're all meant to be lessons. So take your lessons from the things that happen that are negative, and then just continue to blossom and grow and feed yourself things that will help you to level up. So that's it. I just wanted to like put that out there because I know that video had 30-something thousand views in 8 days, and I feel like it's because people just like negativity. People like to know what the tea is. People like to be in your business. People like when something is happening, like they want to hear about all the things that are happening, that like they want to be nosy. And I feel like it's human nature. We're drawn naturally to the sad stories and the like this is happening and that's happening. But I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't want to hear about all of the bad things happening in your life. Like, tell me about the good stuff that's happening. That's the point I'm at. Now, I'm not saying of course, if it's my friend, I'm gonna listen if it's something that's negative, but that can't be every conversation. Like, I've ended friendships because people were too negative and never had anything good to say. So, another thing to consider. But I'm literally like almost in Fredericksburg. I think I'm actually in Fredericksburg at this point, just not quite to my destination yet. So I am still en route, but I'll be there soon. I'm starving. I'm about to grab something to eat, and then kava. I could do kava for lunch, or I could go to Firebirds for dinner. Now I'm like, what should I do?
All right, your total's gonna be $39.49. Pay on card. Have a good one.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
All right, so I got Cody a few sweatshirts, and I decided not to go to the movies because I know Bernie also wants to see that movie. I was gonna go see The Expendables. So now what I'm gonna do instead is go to Arhaus right now, and since it's in the shopping center, and so is Firebirds, so I'm gonna go to Firebirds for happy hour after I go to Arhaus, because right now it's 3:23 and happy hour starts at 4. Ooh. Good, how are you? I have.
REWJ. Because it's right around inventory time.
Oh my gosh, I want this, but y'all, it's missing the freaking marble top. Like, so annoying. Here's another one of that table. What's wrong with this one? This one doesn't look bad. Here's what's wrong with it. So yeah, that's the thing. You can get really good deals here, but there's something wrong with almost everything. So you gotta be careful, like look around and make sure you're okay with whatever imperfection it has. This couch is pretty, but this color is not it. It's not it. Brushed mauve. I was about to buy this for my bathroom, but I don't know how to fix that. So I'm gonna leave it, but look at the price. Y'all, $99. Insane. They have a Finley dresser. This is on my list of things that I might buy. But it's, once again, oh, sorry, y'all. Once again, it's missing the marble top. Like, just the base. That's so annoying. Like, this is nice at first glance. Look at the price. And look at what's wrong with it. And this is why I do not buy furniture from here. I know Arhaus is expensive, but I would rather just pay full price because it's expensive whether you buy it at the outlet and something's wrong with it, or you buy it at the store or online and nothing's wrong with it. So that was pretty much a bust because everything has something wrong with it, and I just cannot, for the prices that they charge, even if it's imperfect, no, it would have to be perfect. So I feel like they charge almost as much as the normal store, which is crazy because that stuff had major imperfections. So yeah, that was a bust. The only thing I found in there that I might potentially be interested in buying was a vase that I've been looking at anyway, or let me not say I've been looking at it. I had seen it in the store, like in the normal store, and I don't know how much it costs full price, but it was like $69 for the bigger one and $49 for the smaller one. So I'm thinking about going back for that. But that's the only thing that I would actually consider buying in there. The only that I saw today. But otherwise, I would potentially buy lighting if it's not really messed up. Like if the crystals aren't scratched or something like that. It's probably the only other thing I would buy at the outlet, because that stuff, it was tore up. It was tore up. Alright, y'all, now that I'm oil all over my face, but now that I'm home, let me go ahead and do a quick haul. Really, I already said quick, I'm tired. So we got some white bread. This was on sale this week for $3.99, I think, so I grabbed that. We got some fruit snacks. These were also on sale. I've never tried this brand of sparkling water, but I love sparkling water, so I'm looking forward to trying these out. So we have blackberry lemonade, peach, and cherry limeade. We got some milk. We love these dumplings. They are so good. So I grabbed a box of that. Probably should have got 2 of those. I got these Little Bites muffins. This is not something I normally buy, but they were on sale, so I decided to try them out. We got some fish sticks. If y'all haven't tried these fish sticks, they're actually really good. And then the applesauce pouches, the fruit and veggie. These are really good too. They like these. We got some crispy Korean corn dogs, which is not really, it doesn't have a hot dog on the inside. It's actually just mozzarella cheese surrounded by, I guess, maybe corn dog batter and then potatoes. So hopefully that's good. They wanted to try it. I'm trying these salted caramel pecans. This is actually for Bernie. I got more Dunkin' coffee because y'all know I'm obsessed right now with the Dunkin' iced coffee. And then my supervisor was telling me about these garlic seasoned party wings. So I decided to give these a try because she said they were really good. Corey, can you be quiet? She said they were really good, so I decided to try those. And then these, y'all, if you're looking for a cheaper alternative for the Just Bare nuggets, these are a really good option. So got those. That's the second time I bought those because the first time they were really good. And then we got some brats because pretty much everybody in my house likes those. This birria is also really good. If you like the Trader Joe's birria, you'll probably like this too. Some cheese pizzas because it's quick and easy. Something the kids can make themselves. Something else they can make themselves is these beef patties. And I'm going to be gone for 2 days, so I just need some quick stuff that they can throw together on their own. And then these were also on sale. Typically, these are $20. They were on sale for like $14 or $15.
Oh, that's cheap.
And this is for me. I wanted to try these sous vide egg bites. So I'm going to try these out. And then they also had a non-Starbucks brand, and you get a whole lot more of them. It was like egg white bites with veggies in it. And my supervisor said those were good too. So I'm probably going to try those next, especially if I don't really care for these. We got another ham, which I just sliced this up for lunch, meat sandwiches, stuff like that. This they were giving out samples of in the store. And this is like the Rock's energy drink company. So
Was it good?
it was actually really, yeah, it was good. So I decided to give these a try for me trying to get back on track with my workout and health and wellness journey. So these will be here until I'm actually going to the gym.
You should do yoga with me.
Girl.
Okay.
Child. What's that? Just bread and butter? Girl, honey wheat bread, because we go through bread really fast. And then this was also on sale. If you are a Costco shopper and you like this kombucha, run, because this was on sale for $10 for a 6-pack. So I went ahead and grabbed this. You get the Pink Lady apple, 2 of the Pink Lady apple, 2 passion fruit tangerine, and 2 pomegranate kombuchas. And is that it? I think that's everything. All right, I think that's everything. So I'm gonna let them go ahead and start putting the groceries away. Yeah, and I'm about to go to bed because I'm tired. So I don't know what they're gonna eat for dinner, but they'll figure it out.
Mommy, can I get 2 snacks? Because I only got 0.
You can get 1 snack, not 2.
But I only got 1.
You can get 1 snack, not. You can get 1 snack, not 2.
I just want.
You can get no snacks if you keep bothering me. Why did you cut your bonnet,
That's what I told her.
girl? Come here.
She probably did it when Dad was sleeping.
Yourself that you tell your